Hi friends, this is Monish back here with the brand new The Hindu Daily Editorial paper analysis. Hope everyone is doing great, and without any further delay in time, let us get into the class and learn some of the famous idioms and phrases, vocabulary along with some one word substitutions given in the Hindu editorial paper. So the first part we have is vocabulary. In this vocabulary, first word given on the screen is strife torn. The first word is strife torn. Strife torn acts as an adjective and strife torn means కలహాలతో నిండిన కలహాలతో నిండిన suffering from or characterized by conflict, struggle or civil unrest. Suffering from or characterized by the conflict, struggle or civil unrest is also often called as strife torn. Synonyms of strife torn are troubled, turbulent. Troubled and turbulent are the synonyms of strife torn. Then moving on to the antonyms, we have peaceful and tranquil. Peaceful and tranquil are the antonyms or opposite words of the given word strife torn. The example we have, the nation remained strife torn for decades after the civil war. So the nation has remained from the nation has remained strife torn for decades after civil war. It means that the nation has been suffering from conflicts for decades even after the civil war. Next word we have is deluge. Next word on the screen is deluge, and deluge is a noun. Deluge is a noun, and deluge means pralayam. Deluge means pralayam. A severe flood or an overwhelming quantity of something. A severe flood or overwhelming quantity of something is called as deluge. Synonyms are flood and inundation. Synonyms are flood and inundation. Antonyms drought and scarcity. Drought and scarcity. Lacking of something. Then example we have, the city faced a deluge of applications for the new jobs. So the city has faced an overwhelming quantity of applications for the new jobs. Next we have dignitaries. Next word we have is dignitaries, and dignitaries is a noun. Dignitaries is a noun and it means pramukhamu, pramukula. Dignitaries means pramukula. Persons of high rank or status, especially in politics or diplomacy. Persons in high rank or status, especially in politics or diplomacy, are called as dignitaries. Then synonyms or similar meanings are personages, eminences. Personages and eminences are the synonyms of dignitaries. Then opposite are commoners, ordinary people. Commoners and ordinary people are the antonyms of the word dignitaries. Next example we have, international dignitaries gathered for the peace conference. International dignitaries has gathered for the peace conference. It means that internationally people with high rank or status in politics have gathered for the peace meeting or peace conference. And the next word we have on the screen is turmoil. Next word on the screen is turmoil, and turmoil is a noun. Turmoil is a noun which means allegedly. It means a state of great disturbance, confusion or uncertainty. A state of great disturbance, confusion or uncertainty is called as turmoil. Synonyms of this word turmoil include chaos, disorder. Synonyms include chaos and disorder. And now moving on to the antonyms, we have calm and peace. Calm and peace are the opposite of this word turmoil. Then example we have, the country was in a political turmoil following the election results. So the country was in a political turmoil. Political turmoil means the company was in a disturbance or in a state of confusion following after the results. So generally, as soon as the results of the elections get announced, there will be some kinds of politics here and there. So the example means the same. The country was in political turmoil after following the election results. Next word on the screen we have is abating. The next word on the screen is abating, and it is a verb. And abating means తగ్గుతోంది. Abating means తగ్గుతోంది. So becoming less intense or widespread. Becoming less intense or widespread or decreasing is called as abating. Synonyms are decreasing, lessening, decreasing and lessening, to reduce something, and antonyms are increasing or intensifying, increasing or intensifying. Then example of abating is, the heavy rain began abating by morning. So the heavy rain had began, but by morning it has become less intense, or it has gradually reduced. Next word we have is hectic. Next word is hectic. We generally use this word in many of our day-to-day cases. I have an hectic schedule, or I'm having hectic work in my office. So hectic is an adjective, and hectic means hadavidi. Hectic means hadavidi. And meaning of hectic is full of activity, busy and often chaotic. Full of activity, busy and chaotic is called as hectic. Next word, idioms we have frantic and rushed. Synonyms or similar meanings are frantic and rushed. Then opposite or antonyms we have calm, relaxed. Calm and relaxed are the antonyms of this word hectic. Example of hectic is, it was a hectic day at the office with non-stop meetings. It was a hectic day at the office with non-stop meetings. It means that it was full of activity day with the non-stop meetings in the office. The next word on the screen is consultations. The next word on the screen is consultations, and consultations is a noun. Consultation means సంప్రదింపులు. Consultations mean సంప్రదింపులు. It means the process of discussing something or seeking information or advice. The process of discussing something or seeking information or advice is called as consultations. We generally hear some of their consulting services. Consulting services means discussing something or getting the information is consulting. And synonyms of consultations are discussions or meetings. Synonyms are discussions and meetings, and antonyms are silence, non-consultation. Silence and non-consultations are the opposite word of this given word consultations. Example of consultation is, the government held consultations with experts on the new policy. So the government held consultations. It means that the government held some meetings discussing about something with the experts on the new policy. So since the government has launched any new policy, then there would be a group of experts who will be discussing about the same. And the next word on the screen we have is accountable. The next word is accountable, and accountable acts as an adjective. Accountable acts as an adjective, and accountable means jawabudari. Accountable means jawabudari. It means required or expected to justify actions or decisions, or being responsible is called as accountable. And coming to the synonyms we have responsible, answerable. Responsible and answerable are the synonyms of this word accountable. Then we have antonyms, which are irresponsible and unaccountable. Irresponsible and unaccountable are the antonyms of accountable. Example of accountable are leaders must be accountable for their promises. Leaders must be accountable for their promises. It means that the leaders, whoever make any promises, must be responsible for their actions. So we generally see many of the politicians or leaders, they just give false promises and do not do any of the activities in offline. So leaders must be accountable or responsible for their promises they have made. Next word we have non-negotiable. Next word non-negotiable, which acts as an adjective. Non-negotiable means బేరసారాలు చేయలేనిది. బేరసారాలు చేయలేనిది. Not open to compromise or bargaining. Absolutely required. So non-negotiable means not open to compromise or bargaining is non-negotiable. And synonyms of non-negotiable are unavoidable or mandatory. Unavoidable and mandatory, which means must be done for sure. Then antonyms are negotiable or optional. Negotiable or optional means something which can be compromised or which can be bargained, and optional means which is not required for 100%, is optional. Example we have employee safety is a non-negotiable priority. So employee safety is a non-negotiable priority. It means that the employee's safety is nothing to be compromised or to be bargained. So and it is on the topmost priority. Next word we have exasperated. Next word is exasperated, and exasperated acts as an adjective and it means udrekamto. It means udrekamto. Exasperated means intensely irritated or frustrated. Intensely irritated or frustrated is exasperated. Synonyms of exasperated are irritated and frustrated. Irritated or frustrated gives the same meaning as of exasperated. And the antonyms or opposite are pleased or delighted. Pleased or delighted are the opposite word of exasperated, which means intensively irritated. Then example, she sounded exasperated by the repeated calls. She sounded exasperated. She sounded very intensely frustrated or intensely irritated by the repeated number of phone calls. So we have successfully completed the one word vocabulary of today's class, and now we have the one word substitutions. And now moving on to the one word substitutions, the first word we have is sweatshop. The first word is sweatshop. Sweatshop means a workplace, often a factory, where workers are employed under poor conditions with low wages and long hours. So the word sweatshops is an one word substitution which can be used to replace this whole sentence. So sweatshop is a workplace where workers are employed under poor conditions with low wages and long hours. They are made to do they are made to work for many hours and are paid low. Then that place is called as a sweatshop. And next word we have is predilection. The next word is predilection. Predilection means a strong preference or liking for something. A strong preference or liking for something is called as predilection. Next one word substitute we have is cephalogy. The next word we have is cephalogy. Cephalogy is the study of elections and voting behavior. The study of elections and voting behavior is called as psephology. So, the final one word substitute of today's class we have ineptitude. Ineptitude. Ineptitude means lacking of skill, ability, or competence. Lacking of skill, ability, or competence is called as ineptitude. So, ineptitude means someone who lacks skills or the ability is called ineptitude. He is ineptitude at math means he is in lack of skill at maths. And now moving on to the idioms and phrases. The first idiom on the screen we have dog days. The first idiom on the screen is dog days. And dog days mean the hottest days of summer. The hottest days of summer are generally referred to as dog days. We generally hear some of the kids saying, I went to swimming pool in the dog days. I went to swimming pool in the dog days means during the summer and in the hottest days during the summer, he went to a swimming pool. And next idiom we have the dark horse. Next idiom is dark horse. An unexpected winner is called a dark horse. Generally, in horse racing, if the top three positions are filled with some other players, and suddenly a player at the last comes to the first and wins the place, then we have an unexpected winner, because we already know the three winners over here. We have first place, second place, and third place, and they are racing towards here, and someone from last comes to the first unexpectedly. So that unexpected winner is called as the dark horse. And the next idiom we have is riding a high horse. Riding a high horse. The idiom riding a high horse mean to start talking angrily about something. To start talking angrily about something is called as riding a high horse. Next idiom we have black sheep. Next idiom we have is black sheep. So we did listen this word black sheep in the movie Robo. Robo, a 2009 film by Rajnikant. We did hear this word a black sheep when he asks all the robots to rotate their heads, and the real person who is among themselves acts as an imposter. So a black sheep means a disfavored or disreputable member of a group. A disfavored or disreputable member of a group is called or referred to as a black sheep. So, a black sheep means someone who is different or disliked by a group. And the next idiom we have thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. So, generally, we do hear some of the teachers say to solve this problem, you must think out of the box. So, thinking out of the box means to think differently. To think differently is called as thinking out of the box. Now let us see some of the previously asked questions. So in SSC CGL Tier 1, the question was the city faced a sudden deluge of complaints after the announcement. So after the announcement, there was a sudden deluge of complaints. Deluge, what is the correct meaning of deluge? As discussed in the vocabulary, the word deluge means to flood or overwhelm. Next, we have IBPS PO prelims. The country was in a political turmoil after the elections. So, what does the word turmoil means? Turmoil means instability or chaos. Next, in SSC CHSL, the question was a workplace where workers are employed under poor conditions with low wages and long hours. As discussed in the one word substitutions, a sweatshop is a workplace where the employees are made to work for long hours but are paid very low. In SBIPO mains, the question was the idiom dark horse refers to. Dark horse generally mean an unexpected winner. Dark horse mean an unexpected winner. So That's it for today's class. Hope you did enjoy the session. So if you did enjoy the session, then make sure to like the video and share this video with your friends who is preparing for any of the competitive examinations. Also for this PDF, then make sure to join the Telegram channel English with Technical Monish, which the link is given in the description. And also make sure to join the live class regularly and spend your 20 minutes with me daily and become a master in your English vocabulary language. So if you want to learn more about this English, then make sure to join this channel where you'll be getting PDF along with quizzes. So after this class, you'll be having some of the quizzes where you can answer them and give a quick recap of this whole complete session. So that's it for today's video. Hope you did enjoy this. See you guys in tomorrow's video. Till then, keep studying and keep practicing. Goodbye.